What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much love. If y'all are here and y'all can hear me, please drop a one in the chat. Drop a one in the chat if y'all can hear me out there. Drop a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me out there? Okay. I'm glad you guys can hear me. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me send the notifications out really quickly. We're gonna get into it today, y'all. Y'all give me 1 second. Okay. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm y'all host, DS1 Ross, of course. I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone that's in the building. Salute. Man, shout out to all the visionaries out there, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to all the new supporters. Welcome back to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. We got another great show lined up for y'all today. We have another great show lined up for y'all today, man. So we're going to get into it. Right? But before we get into it, let me shout you guys out. Let me give my announcements, and then we're going to get into it. Okay? So let me see who's in the building. Let's see who's in the building. Shout out to the cynical one in the building. Hey, Sin. Shout out to my lovely lady Maz that's in the building today. Good to see you, Sin. Shout out to the cynical one. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole, my top lovely lady Mod that always come through and hold it down. Always hit me up and say, hey, DS1, you good? We're going to do the show today. So shout out to Miss Classy Creole, man. I appreciate everything you do for us over here, Miss Classy Creole. Salute to you. And good to see you. Shout out to my man Bob in the building. What up, Bob? Salute, family. Salute. Shout out to Astral. What's good, Astral? Hope all is well, my brother. I hope all is well, man. Hey, L'Oreal. What's going on with you? Good to see you. Shout out to you. Another one of my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. Shout out to Ms. L'Oreal in the building. So we got 3 of the lovely lady mods in here thus far. Shout out to my man Art of War in the building. What's good, Art of War? Salute, fam. Salute. Shout out to Miss Angie, baby. What's up, Angie, baby? How you doing? Good to see you, Angie, baby. Let's see who else is up in the building today. Before we get into it, shout out to my OG Elisino in the building. Salute, 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 champion. Salute, salute. Shout out to Scorpio Mama. Hey, Scorpio. Shout out to you, Miss Lady. Another one of my lovely lady mods that's always in here holding it down. Shout out to Miss Scorpio. What's up, Melanin and Mine? Peace, peace. Let's see who else is up in here. Shout out to my man, Outrageous TV. Salute, Outrageous TV. Salute, fam. Good to see you. Shout out to everyone that's in the building, man. Y'all see the show. Y'all see the show. Oh, we need to talk about this. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me get some agua. Let me get a bottle of water. And we're going to get into it today. Make sure y'all support the show. Double tap y'all screens. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Salute to my comrade in the building. Salute. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan, man. It's been a minute, Brody. Salute to you, man. Salute, salute, salute. Good to see you in the building. We cooking today, man. We got to go there today, man. We have to go there today. So y'all give me 1 second. Let me grab this agua, and then we're going to get into it. Okay, we back. We back. We are back. We back, y'all. Man, we're going to get into it today, man. We're going to get into it. But before we get into it, right? What's up, Digger Nick? What's going on? Big Ruck in the building. What's good, Big Ruck? Shout out to the Love Network in this joint. Shannon Sharp is going to have to come back to the dark side. Shout out to Big Ruck. But before we get into it, shout out to everyone, right? But if you wasn't here on the last show where I made my announcement of me being back in school and that without any interruptions, right? By November of 2026, I will have my bachelor's degree in psychology, right? And the only thing I'm gonna need for you guys is some support. And the way you can support is by hitting the Venmo or hitting the Cash App. And when you send your donation in the for box, just put ST. That stands for student tuition. If you are willing to help me get my degree, we only got not even a whole year left. Little bit less than a year left. Right? And y'all gonna see DS1 walk across that stage. Okay. So if y'all want to support that, you can. You can support that by hitting the Cash App, or you can hit the Venmo. And in the for box, you can put ST. ST is for student tuition. Gino Valentino says, who graduates in November? Sir, when the last time you've been to school? There's graduations in college all year round, sir. I know some of y'all may haven't been in school for a long time, so you don't know. Okay. I'm actually at a school where my semesters are 5 weeks. So I'm knocking out classes a lot faster. I have 5-week semesters. I know some of y'all ain't been in school in a while, so y'all gonna ask crazy questions, but that's fine. That's fine. But again, if y'all would like to support, when y'all send y'all donation into Cash App or y'all send it into the Venmo, the lovely lady mods will be posting the links, right? In the for box, just put ST. That's for student tuition. Okay. We need at least $300 a month, y'all. $300 a month. I send them the money. I go through all my classes. If y'all can help me get to that $300 mark every month for the rest of these months, y'all will see me walk across that stage. From here on out, if y'all don't ever want to support the show just to support the show, but y'all want to support the cause, support the cause. Okay? This is no flex. This is no fronting. I don't owe no child support. Okay? I don't have to pay an old house off or an old car. No. I don't have any of those issues. I'm broke. I don't have any of those issues. Okay? I need help with my tuition. And I need you guys to help me with that. And I feel that you guys are willing to help me with that. Okay? $300 a month, not $300 a show. I don't want $300 a show. Y'all still gonna get a show, whether y'all give me $300 a show or not. We need $300 a month. That's all we need, y'all. And with y'all support, the support that y'all give, it'll add up, y'all. Okay? So my lovely lady mods, can y'all please drop those links in the chat room? Cash App, $ DS100 Network. And the Venmo is at SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. It's also going across your screen if you're watching. It is also going across your screen. Okay? Now, make sure if y'all want to send in a donation, y'all send in them that way. You cannot send a donation through the super chat. The super chat, I cannot get that money. I need the money directly sent to me so I can send the money directly to them. Okay? And I also have no problem with showing receipts every month to show y'all where y'all money went, to show y'all that I'm still currently active in school because of y'all help. I have no problem with showing no proof. Okay? Just like I don't mind getting up here, showing the proof about one of these celebrities lying to us. Just like I don't have a problem getting up here, showing us any proof about the Trump administration. I don't have a problem with getting up here, being just as transparent with you guys about where y'all money is going. Okay? I've always made good on y'all donations. Whenever I needed something specific, you guys always came through. And as y'all could see, I put it to use and it was to my benefit. Okay? So I appreciate everyone's support. Everyone's support. Most importantly, I appreciate you guys being here. Okay? So shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to my brother Corey Love. Appreciate you, family. Appreciate you. He said I sent my ST donation for the month. Salute, fam. I appreciate that, Corey. Salute to you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate all your support from you and the Love Network. Shout out to the Love Network because y'all support me, man. I appreciate y'all. Salute. Shout out to DMW Shots in the building. Said, I got you, son. Appreciate you, family. Salute. Thank you, Scorpio, for posting that. I appreciate it. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Now, y'all see the show. Oh, y'all thought y'all wasn't going to hear DS1 point of view about this. See, you know what I learned as I'm getting older? What up, Third? Shout out to my man Third Ward in the building. Right. What I learned is at the older I get, I'm learning to watch people dig a hole for themselves. Whoever heard that song by Jay-Z, Dig a Hole? Dig a hole, dig a hole. Boom, boom, boom. He had one of them. Oh, that song was fire. Dig a hole and bury yourself. I've learned to do that. The older I'm getting, I'm learning to watch people dig a hole for themselves. I'm watching people dig a hole for themselves. See, this bozo, did not tell y'all a nigga with two names, a nigga with two first names is a weirdo? Did not tell y'all that? See, y'all be thinking I be being disrespectful. I told you, dudes that got two first names, like they first name is a first name and they last name is a last name, or you call them TT. See, these are weirdos. This nigga name is Shay Shay. See, I told y'all about them. I said them niggas with them two names are what? Perverts. Didn't I tell y'all they was perverts? Hey, Classy Creole, didn't I tell you them niggas are perverts? Nigga named Shay Shay. And look what position he played. Tight end. He a legend, a legendary tight end named Shay Shay. A legendary tight end named Shay Shay. Who sits around all day, right? And pop blue chews. Oh yeah, we going there today. See, I told y'all that this dude is a weirdo. Shannon Sharp is a weirdo. I told y'all this. I said, this dude is a weirdo. He weird. And you want to know the number one reason why he weird? A freak ball. Exactly, champ. That's what I called them. I said, these are freaky men. And some of y'all are listening, ain't nothing wrong with being a freak. No, it ain't nothing wrong with having your little freaky side to you. But as a man and as a woman, you are still supposed to have boundaries. See, men today are too freaky. They freak balls. Right, Art of War. He's a freak ball. These guys don't have no limits. See, you gotta even have limits in the bedroom. See, you got people today who try to philosophize being deviant. See, it's a difference between being freaky and then being deviant. Shay Shay is a freak ball. Freak balls, because that's what they call them in Philly and in Delaware and all that. They call them freak balls. Freak balls. And down in Camden and all, freak balls, freaky boys. He's a freaky man. Freaky man, right? These guys go down the hole of becoming deviants. See, that's not freaky. That's not freaky. That's you being a deviant. Okay? That's deviance. Shay Shay is a sexual deviant. Why is he a sexual deviant? Why? Who could guess? Yeah, he's a mook. See, y'all want to know why these men are getting caught up with these women and are being exposed for doing the things that they're doing? It's because they mooks. They mooks. See, when the whole tape of the Shannon Sharp stuff come out, I guarantee you we find out that Shannon Sharp like pink horsepower. How much you want to bet that we find out that she was hitting Shannon with that Strappiana? I guarantee you we find out that Shannon Sharp was in a relationship with Strappiana. Yeah. That Russian strap. Oh, yeah. Hey, Ronan. Hey, bro, we're going to find out that he was in a relationship with a Russian strap. Strappiana. A Russian thought named Strappiana Zuniga. Strappiana Zuniga. I guarantee you we find out that Shannon likes that Strappiana. Watch. How much y'all want to bet me? And I'm broke. I'm broke. Pink horsepower, Robert Platinum. Pink horsepower. He take that Cameron, he created penis juice. He got a product that he gets imported. He imports pink penis juice. It's called pink horsepower, Robert Platinum. Look it up. Look it up. Hey, Kari. Shout out to Miss Kari D in the building. Good to see you, Kari. It's been a minute. Good to see you. Shout out to Raj in the building. What up, Raj? Salute. Hey, LA Project. How you doing? Shout out to the LA Project in the building. Yeah, we're going to find out about old Shannon. We're going to find out about old Shannon. Yes. Yes, L'Oreal. Yes. We're going to find out that Shannon likes to get buck broken. See, on that call that everybody heard, that everybody's hearing, that everyone's playing, Jojosa, what's up, Jojosa? Right? Right. There you go. Exactly, bro. See, what y'all are getting ready to find out. Shannon Sharp, he like white women because he likes to be the slave, the buck that's sneaking around sleeping with master's daughter. This is how perverted Shannon Sharp is. See, he not sleeping with Master's wife. Shannon is a freak, freaky boy. He want to sleep with the slave master's daughter. This is Shannon Sharp, y'all. He don't want the wife. He don't want the wife. He don't like grown women. We're going to go there too in a minute. He don't want Master's wife. He don't want Master's mama. He don't want Master's sister. He wants the lily little white girl house on the prairie. And this is why you in trouble, Shannon. This is why you in trouble, nigga. You in trouble. You and this nigga want to have slave role play with his white escorts and then cry about being attacked as a black man. Nigga, you ain't black no more. You ain't black. Oh, Tony Barbie, Tony Barbie, Tony Barbie, Tony Barbie. Old suit bone neck nigga, Tony Barbie, Tony Barbie. You thought when it did the day-D, you thought when it did the day-D, he like attacking black men and like to diminish their character. Nigga, you like having sex with Master's daughter. Shut up, nigga. You embarrassed yourself, Shannon. You don't want to have sex with the white wife. You want the daughter. You sick nigga. You don't want the mama. You want the daughter. Oh, you really a deviant. You want the daughter to be calling you all types of niggas and telling her to put that big black baby in her. You like that, freaky man. Tony Barbie. This nigga talking about he a black man after we just heard Gabriella Zuniga, a zoo nigga. We just heard a zoo nigga tell him that she wants him to put that big black baby in her. And now he want to be a black man. You see this shit? This woman is on the phone talking to him like a sex bot. Oh, I want that baby gravy. Shannon, do you know that when you start, matter of fact, hold on, let me not ask you no questions, Shannon, because it's already out there. You was messing with barely legals. Talk about it. Shannon, when you met that girl, you know she was a little girl. Shannon, look at this little girl. Look at her on the thumbnail, y'all. This is a little girl. Look at her. She actually looked like Jack Osborne. Shannon, we know you a freaky boy. We know you're a freak, Shannon. Shannon, we know you're a freak. Gabriella Zuniga looks like Jack Osborne. What's wrong? Hey, Shannon, you think we stupid, Shannon? Shannon, look at me, Shannon. You looking at a real heterosexual man, Shannon. Ain't nobody ever play with my backside, Shannon. I'm not a trade, Shannon. Let me tell you something, Shannon Sharp. Whenever you deal with women that look like that, us real men know what you're really trying to cover up, bro. See, whenever you deal with women that's built like Jack Osborne, white women that's built like Dusty Rhodes, white women that's built like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, white women that look like Mini-Me, white women that look like she been riding a little bus her whole life. Shannon, we know you a weirdo, bro. You don't even like attractive white women. See, all the war. I gotta teach this nigga something, bro. Shannon doesn't even know that us real straight men, we understand guys like you, Shannon. The reason why you go for the bottom of the barrel is because you're using them to get your frustration off. See, we understand this, Shannon. We understand this, Shannon Sharp. You are with that baby dinosaur because you miss your boo, nigga. Yeah. You miss your boo. Hey, y'all think Shannon don't miss his boo? Who is his boo? I'm about to show y'all. See, real men, we know what's going on with Shannon. We know what's going on with little Shannon. Shannon, we know. You miss your boo. You miss boo-boo. Let me show y'all who his boo is. This is who he miss, y'all. He miss him. This is why he's dating white women who look like little boys. See, he miss his little boy. Look at him. You miss your little boy, don't you, Shannon? You miss your little booski. Booski wooski. You miss him. You miss little booski wooski. Look, he like him little. Look, y'all. Look, he like him little. Don't you, Shannon? Don't you, Shannon? OG Bobby Johnson. He misses booski wooski. He misses his booski wooski. This is the nigga who gave Shannon Sharp swag. This is his ex-boyfriend, LA Project, AKA his stylist. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, LA Project. Doesn't stylists usually date athletes and rappers? The same guys that they dress up. Some of them usually have one-night stands with them. And some of them even be in relationships with them. We have a great example of this with the rapper Fabulous and his ex-wife, Emily B. Did y'all know that Emily B was Fabulous stylist first? This is how Fab met her. Did y'all know that? Holla back, youngin'. Whoop, whoop. Back then, he met Emily B. Emily B was already in the industry. So to you niggas who think that Emily B is not damaged goods, she was around Juju. She was around Kimbella. Don't think Emily B is clean, y'all. See, Emily B just know how to act. She has a lot more class than them other hip-hop chicks, like Chrissy, Jim Jones' wife, Kimbella, Jewel's baby mother, Juju, Lala. See, Emily got more class. Remy. See, Emily got more class than them. So you ain't gonna know about her bodies. Thank you, Corey. Shout out to my man, Corey Love. And Chrissy was Jim Jones' stylist. She taught Jimmy how to dress. So to all you women who think these so-called gangster niggas are masculine, they learning how to dress from women. That's why you always call these niggas cute and fine. You never say that these niggas are handsome. See, handsome denotes masculinity and manhood. See, I learned this growing up. Growing up, I never wanted to be called cute, because cute was for girls and boys that look like girls. Oh, he cute. No, I always wanted to be handsome, because growing up, pretty women called grown men, oh, that nigga handsome. Girl, you smell him? Ooh, he handsome. That's how I always wanted to be looked at by a woman. I don't want to be cute. I don't want to be sexy. I want to be handsome. See, I'm one of those. I'm a handsome nigga. Yeah. I'm a handsome nigga. I got broad shoulders. I'm tall. I got weight on me. I got long arms, long legs. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big nigga. Y'all might just think I got weight on me. I'm a big nigga. I'm damn near 6'5". I'm a handsome nigga. You hear what Classy Creole said? I call my man handsome. That's what real men want to be called. I'm not fucking sexy. I'm not a stripper. I'm handsome. I'm a man. That denotes masculinity, being handsome. That denotes man shit. She see man shit in you. That man shit that she see in you is what turns her on. That's that handsomeness. You see that? These niggas want to be cute. This is why we saw Shannon and his little cross bag across his chest. See, you modern niggas today, I don't get down with a lot of them, you modern niggas, and the shit that y'all be on. I don't dress the way you niggas dress, because I don't wear bags strapped across my chest. I don't do that. I think that's very emotional. let me not call it feminine, because some of you guys like your messenger bags. Okay, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm gonna just say it's very emotional, because as a man, I don't know a man to walk around with that much shit that he need a bag. What? Since when did men start walking around with so much stuff they need a bag? What you got all that shit in that bag, nigga? You a man. Oh, I got a brush. Like, who walks around with a brush? This is feminine stuff. That now we call it self-care for men. No, nigga. No. You got chapstick, Carmex. You got 3 types of lip medics. You man. But let's get back to Shannon. Let's get back to Shannon. Hey, Brownie. Shout out to Brownie Ellie in the building. How you doing, Brownie? It's very transmasculine. Sasculinity. That's a good one, UFO. Shout out to UFO. Sasculinity. It's a lot of sasculinity going on. It started with the term metrosexual. That's a fact, Big Ruck. I don't want to be called nothing but heterosexual. Okay? But now let's get back to Mr. Shannon. Now, Shannon, right? He's getting ready to pay a bag, right, for his sexual deviance. See, back in the day, a couple of years ago, right, I did a series. And to this day, some of y'all say this is my best series. It's called the Spiritual Warfare series, where I went through the 7 deadly sins and I broke down how they affect us as men. I was specifically pointing at men. I mentioned women too throughout that series, but I was specifically talking about men. And back then, I was specifically targeting a certain person. Okay, so if you go back and you watch them streams, yeah, I was at war. Yeah, I was at war. Okay, so just understand when you go and watch that series, DS1 was at war. But I went through each 7 deadly sin. And see, what a lot of weak men do is they destroy their legacy because of their sexual promiscuity. I've said this multiple times. See, y'all don't notice now how tricking is now cool. See, all of this stuff comes from sexual perversion and sexual deviance. All of it, whether you know it or not. Tricking, pimping, hoeing, it all comes from the same thing. It's all wrong. But you see, now in society, it's cool to be a trick. All these young boys tricking, all of them. I'm sorry. I know most of you young boys is paying for sex. You're paying for sex. Why are you paying for sex? Because that is what your favorite rapper does. You see how it's all connected? This is what your favorite rapper does. This is what your favorite athlete does. The people you look up to as being men are tricks. Tricks are for what? Kids. And tricks are for kids. Look at legendary black men, black American men. Empires destroyed because of sexual perversion and deviance. Why is Diddy in prison? Diddy is in prison for his sexual deviance. Not Diddy parties. He's not in jail for a Diddy party. He's in jail for him committing actual sexual crimes on people in the industry. We're not talking about the Diddy party. We ain't talking about LeBron. I'm a motherfucking star boy. what the Weeknd said? I'm a motherfucking star boy. A star boy. Yeah, we know what you mean, Weeknd. We know you was on Star Island. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Yeah, we know what that means. You a star boy. He's a star boy. Yeah. Yeah. And see, Mr. Shannon, Monique warned you. Monique warned you. See, listen. Let me tell y'all something, man. A lot of us have totally lost track of reality being on the internet. Where some of y'all say shit and repeat shit that you hear on the internet, and you try to apply it to your life, and then you wonder why it never works. You got niggas on the internet saying, "Oh, I won't listen to nobody that's fat." Stupidity. Where in other cultures, having weight on you or being big, people actually worship you because it's a sign of power. It means something. Why do you think people worship the Buddha? They'll tell you not to listen to fat people. So y'all don't think Shannon Sharp should have took Monique's advice? Huh? Because see, let me tell y'all something about fat people. Fat people know how to keep a relationship. Oh yeah, don't get mad now. See, Rockchester 92, you never heard of that nigga? So your fat ass aunt that know how to cook them collard greens on Thanksgiving, how long she been married, nigga? Huh? Auntie Grace always kept a man. See, y'all listening to idiots. Y'all are listening to idiots and sideshow Bob clown niggas. Come on, man. All right, then. So what you talking about? Rockchester 92? Don't play stupid in my chat room and get blocked. Don't come in my chat room and get blocked, nigga. Playing stupid. If you want to play stupid, there's a park down the street. Go play. We don't play over here. What? Don't play stupid because you'll get clipped. Now, y'all niggas even say wisdom came from Buddha. See, I'm not going to get the flexing, you know, because when a big nigga get the flexing, you know the skinny niggas get upset. You know? So I'm not going to get up here and flex and tell y'all skinny niggas what y'all girlfriends be telling me when they get with a big nigga like me. I'm not going to get up here and tell y'all what they tell me about you skinny niggas. I'm not going to do that. But trust me, relax. Don't think you all the way in the door because you in shape. Okay? Because being in shape don't mean you're strong. Yeah, it don't mean you're strong. Yeah, you in shape. Yeah, you know aerobics. Yeah, you all flexible nigga. You know aerobics. You know how to run a mile in 2 minutes. But You ain't got no horsepower. You ain't got no horsepower. You ain't really bringing it. You know, some of them like for you to bring it. They want that heat. They want that gun smoke. They want gun smoke. I'm hearing a lot of you skinny niggas don't bring that gun smoke. A lot of you skinny niggas don't be bringing that gun smoke. Yeah. See, Monique know how to keep a man. Monique know how to keep a man. Shannon, why you didn't listen to a woman who keeps her nigga? And let me add this. And Monique has an attractive husband. Monique has a husband that skinny women want. See, that's the key. See, that's the key. That's the key. That show you that nigga want to be with Monique. Because he could go get with a skinny actress right now. You think they don't want him? You think they ain't in his DMs? You think they ain't trying to take that fat woman's man? Because see, that happens when you part of the fat world. People think they could take your mate. Oh, I know you don't like that fat ass nigga. I know that fat ass nigga ain't doing you right. Come holler at me. Come holler at a real player. Come holler at a real man. You think these women ain't trying to take that fat woman's husband? Because that's what they do, y'all. That's what they do. That's what they do. They see a fat person with a fine person, and they looking like, damn, how he got her? The first thing niggas start doing, throwing salt in the game. Throwing salt in the game, trying to take my woman. Yeah, I've been through this. Yeah, since young. Yeah, cause see me, I don't, and I'm not bragging. But I don't deal with unattractive women. I just don't. I'm not saying like I'm just this type of person. It just seems like unattractive women are not attracted to me. I don't know, but attractive women just like me. It's been like that since I was young. And mind y'all, now that I'm at the age that I'm at now, I wasn't in the shape. I wasn't in this much shape when I was younger. I was bigger. I was flabbier. Yeah. But when I bring my girl through the block, 15, 16. Yeah. I'm not flexing. It's the truth. And what do they do? Oh, you like him? Oh, you like fat? This what they ask. This what they ask, y'all. This what they say. Damn, shorty, you fine? How you that fine and you like fat niggas? See, y'all don't know nothing about that. I do. Damn, shorty, you look good. You like fat niggas? Yeah, she do, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, she do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, nigga. See, Shannon thought Monique ain't know what she was talking about. Yeah, that's what they do, Corey. That's what they do. That's niggas used to do that on my block. When I used to bring girls through my block, damn, shorty, you like that nigga? That nigga fat. You like fat niggas? Yeah, they did that. But guess what, Cole? They ain't stopped them from coming through. That ain't stopped them from coming through, though. And I'm not a player. I don't deal with a bunch of women like that. I ain't gonna sit here and talk like that. But that don't mean they ain't stopped coming through, though. But Shannon was looking at Monique. Look, let me just play the clip. Let me just play the clip. Because Shannon did this to herself. Look at this bozo. Because she fat. He ain't respect nothing Monique said. Dumb niggas, look.
56 and trying.
But you tried to say what you tried to say.
I'm looking right at you. I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at you. Let me tell y'all what Shannon.
No, let me live my life. No, let me live my life. This bum ass nigga. No, let me live my life. Look how catty he is with women too. Shannon, see, y'all gotta stop saying because a nigga got muscles that a nigga is masculine. That nigga's a fairy. Look how he arguing with Monique. He like arguing and fussing and cat fighting with women. He's a catty ass nigga. You a catty nigga. You like to scratch with her. That's masculine. But y'all love calling these men masculine. Oh, Shannon, do you see Shannon? He's a man's man. That nigga's a fairy. Pink horsepower. I told y'all. He's a fairy. I'm getting up here saying because a nigga work out, he a man. Mooks work out all the time. I always see him in the gym. There's always a mook or 2 or 3 or mookalele. There's always a mookalele in the gym. A group of whole. Come on, y'all. Come on. He on the glute machine. There's always a mookalele in the gym. Y'all niggas better stop thinking because a nigga got muscles. Oh, look at Shannon. He's a manly man. He's a fairy. He's a fairy. Pay attention to his behavior and his mannerisms. See, y'all don't even know how to figure out if a man is a straight man or not. You got to look at his mannerisms. His mannerisms are not manly. Oh, Tinkerbell ass niggas. These niggas patting their mouth. What you patting your mouth for, nigga? You got on lipstick? These are masculine men. They don't even wipe. Men, man, I don't care what restaurant I'm at. 5-star, 1-star, whatever. I grab that cork, I wipe my mouth. Fuck I'm doing this for? You niggas are too cute. That's not manly. See, back in the day, if you was a too cute little boy, you know what they used to do? They used to make you go outside. Go outside. And see, back in the day on my block, you know, back in the 90s, it was free to use the F word. So every little thing that we deemed wasn't of a man or wasn't part of being a boy and growing up, we called you the F word. If you fall and scrape your knee and cry, you know how the little boy fall and scrape his knee and he's sitting there holding his knee. On my block, when we was little and you did that, we called you the F word. Stop crying, F word. Wipe it off. Put some water on it and shut up. That's how we used to talk to each other as little boys. F word. It ain't hurt like that, F word. It was your mannerisms. The way you hold your juice bottle. If you a nigga that always drink out of a straw. Now, see, now you a grown man. You shouldn't be putting your mouth on bottles because now we understand that them bottle tops are dirty. But as a young boy, if you was masculine, right? You wasn't walking around with no straws. Ma, I need a straw. No. Shout out to Korea. Salute. Yeah, I am a rapper. I rap gifts. Yeah. I'm a gift rapper. What's up, Yosef El Bey? How you doing? Salute to you, man. But listen, let's listen to Monique try to tell him to stop liking little girls.
Need. Let me tell you what my baby need. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon need. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. Dang. When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, you want some money to go to Starbucks? Yeah, because I can't go no further. But if you get your older girl, when you get to that 4th round, she's going to say, hold on. Let me go get you some eggs, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56.
See, listen, y'all. See. Let me explain something to y'all. See. Woo! Y'all heard what Monique said? She gonna go make you some eggs and cheese with apple butter because it's gonna give you your energy back. Shannon, you sponsored by who? Who you sponsored by? The Dick Club for Men of America. See, Shannon, and I'm going to get a little graphic. Shannon is part of the Dead Dick Society of Latter-day Saints. Shannon Sharp is part of the Dead Dick Society of the Latter-day Saints. See, this is why he promotes Roast Sparks. Roast Sparks. See, Shannon is trying to relive, or excuse me, Shannon is trying to live out his youth that he never lived. We going there now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed somebody. Hold on. Let me scroll up and find you. Because I'm not supposed to miss you, Miss Lady. One of my lovely lady mods. Where are you? Collective Music, I see you in the building. What's up, JB? I see you in the building. What's up, Jervis? Oh, you probably didn't type no more, but I see Kari spoke to you. Shout out to Miss Camille in the building. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. Another one of my lovely lady mods that's always in here holding it down. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Shout out to you. I appreciate your support. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you. I just shouted you out. Great to see you, love. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. See, Shannon is part of the Dead Dick Society. So Shannon is using his money to live out his youthful sexual fantasies. This is what Shannon's doing. This is why Shannon like Barely Legal. Why does he like Barely Legals? See, y'all, this shit be right in our face and we don't be seeing it. Who remembers back in the day on the porno channel? Who remember the Barely Legal Corn DVD series? Oh, you get it now? Who remembers those? Who remembers those? Back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Who remember the Barely Legal series? Corn, Barely Legal. This is when my generation got introduced to the wide, like my man Corey say, the wide corn stars like Alexis Texas. See, Alexis Texas not young. Alexis Texas been out. Barely Legal. This is where she started. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, y'all starting to remember now? Who remember those series? Mm-hmm. It's making sense now, huh, Yosef L. Bay? Yeah. Shannon wants to live out his youth that he never had a chance to live. Remember, Shannon was a football player his whole life. When you are a star athlete, one of the things you must fast from on a constant basis is sex. Yeah, we going there. We going there. Yep, there you go, UFO. We going there. We going there. Shannon couldn't have sex when he was a teenager. He was too busy being an athlete. He couldn't party. He couldn't have threesomes like the rappers, like the basketball players. See, it's a different discipline with basketball and with football. See, basketball players, they could go to the club and then go to the game. See, it's the opposite with football players. A football player can't clap no cheeks at night and then go perform in the game the next. It don't work like that. See, I used to play football, so I know. I used to play football, rec football. I'm from New York, so you know most of your up north schools, especially in the northeastern region, we don't really specialize in football. We specialize in basketball. And shout out to my cousin AJ, because he just got signed to Hofstra University. Shout out to my little cousin AJ. He definitely going to the NBA. Y'all want to know who I'm talking about? If y'all ever saw that LeBron movie, my cousin played in that movie. Yeah. AJ Wills. He just got signed to Hofstra University in Long Island. So I played football in New York, so I only could play rec football. And one day, our running back, he came to practice late. And my coach was like, why you was late? He didn't say nothing. He just ignored it. So my coach made him run 5 laps around the park. Then when it came for him to do drills, when it was time for him to stretch, he caught a Charlie horse. The Charlie horse was so bad that the trainers had to basically stretch him out to get it out so he can continue practice. But he basically had to tell us, right? Well, he had to tell the coach, rather, that he had sex last night, right? And then at the end of practice, the coach told us and used him as the example of why you must fast from sex as an athlete. Because he specifically said, what if this was game time? See, what y'all don't know with football players is football is much more contact than basketball, much more contact. So by him having sex the night before, and let's say he had sex and then came and played in the game, he could have actually injured himself. Because he damn near injured himself in practice, y'all. Damn near injured himself in practice. So Shannon, you know, he has missed a lot of years of having sex. You know, him being a young man and him being able to get his rocks off, Shannon never lived that life, y'all. Shannon never had a taste of that life. He don't know what it is to release to your weak. He don't know about that, y'all. Well, I can't say he don't, but at the age you're supposed to be doing this stuff, Shannon was on a football field. Shannon was at practice. Shannon was watching tapes. Shannon was in the workout room. Shannon was doing drills. Y'all got to remember this. Why you think they saying the man got 3 different women pregnant at the same goddamn time? How you think that happened? Why do y'all think he's sexual irresponsible? Because he's sexually repressed. And then him not having any structure and guidance spiritually, all he's doing is waiting for his chance to express his sexual desires. Because they've been repressed. When we was running around at the skating ring, hollering at girls, getting phone numbers, you know, doing a little with your finger back in the day, and Shannon don't know what that is, y'all. Shannon don't know what it is. He don't know what that is. He don't know. He doesn't know this. So now Shannon is coming to an age where your libido gets lower. See, this is why Shannon promotes that stuff too. He doesn't just promote it because he's getting paid. He promotes it because he uses it. Yeah. He He uses this stuff because he needs it. And see, I'm going to do a whole nother show on how men get depressed when they can't use their penis no more. When they can't live the life that they thought it was to be a man, a lot of them get depressed. And we're going to talk about this. See, Shannon is afraid to come out of the closet, right, as being a sphincter warrior, because all the women see him as being a man, being masculine. But let me let you ladies know something. Shannon Sharp don't know what masculinity is. Let me tell y'all women something today. Because we gonna get to y'all too. We going there today. Make sure y'all support the show. Double tap y'all screens, hit the like button, share the show. Share the show. Shout out to Auntie, man. Appreciate you, family. He said, salute DS1, great topic. Thanks for keeping it 100. Shout out to my man Ant, man. Appreciate you, bro. We're going to do a whole separate show about this. How old, when men get to a certain age and when they haven't planned how the second and third parts of their life is going to be. We're going to talk about this. And why these older men are the way that they are. See, the reason why Shannon is such a freak is because Shannon has been sexually repressed. Shannon never learned how to express himself correctly with a woman because he haven't had time to practice it, because he was at practice on the field. See, we had time to practice on talking to women. So we learned what's creepy and what's not. We learned what to say and what not to say because we was out on the street talking to women. Shannon was in the gym, bench pressing around a bunch of men all his life. We went to parties. We went to the roller skating ring. We went to carnivals. We went to theme parks. We had time to figure out, okay, don't say that to a girl because that's crazy. That's creepy. We learned that. Shannon never had time to learn, y'all. And I'm not making no excuses for him. I'm just telling y'all what's real. I'm just telling y'all what's real. Shannon has a lot of pent up sexual frustration. Shannon has a lot of nasty, freaky, perverted fantasies that he has had in his mind for years, that he's never been able to get out until recently. This is why he's so freaky. This is why he needs multiple women in his 50s. Because he's still trying to catch up. He's still trying to prove something to himself. Shannon Sharp wants to be cool, y'all. Shannon Sharp want to be a cool guy. Shannon is a country backwood nigga. Shannon wants to be a city boy. That's who Shannon wants to be. Shannon want to be cool. Shannon want to fit in. Shannon want to be able to share notes with the guys. You know, shit that we used to do years ago. Shannon want to do this at damn near 60 years old. He want to pull his phone out and show his friends, look, she bad, right? Yeah, I met her on OnlyFans. I met her on OnlyFans. She an OnlyFans model. Woo, woo. Chad, look at her, Chad. Woo! These old women ain't got nothing on her, Chad. Woo! This the shit he doing at 56, 57 years old. And you got men who are defending this behavior because y'all are childish. Y'all are what the NBA calls LeBron, the man child. The man child. That's what Shannon wants to do because Shannon never had a chance to do this. Right, L'Oreal. Check this out, y'all. Look, I had her last night. Bro, you 56 doing that? I know why you're doing it, Shannon, because you couldn't do it in your 20s, 30s, 40s. Because you was too busy building your life. You know who else did something like this? And I know y'all don't like when I bring it up, but I'm going to bring it up. Because he's a great example to use in this situation. You know who else did this? Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. Kevin did the same shit. Because Kevin was the same type of man. Altar boy growing up, stayed in the house with his mama, went to school for chemical engineering or some shit like that. Kevin never had a way with the girls. Kevin never had a way with women. Kevin was never saw to be attractive, to be handsome. Oh, I want some of him. Nobody ever said that about Kevin Samuels till he blew up on YouTube. This is the same shit that happened with Shannon Sharp. Nobody wanted him. Look how he talk. Nigga talk. He talk like he pushing his neck down. Didn't no woman want Shannon Sharp? Wasn't no women checking for Shannon when he was young? Just like wasn't no woman checking for Kevin. Why you think Kevin died in front of a whore? I know y'all don't like when I say it because it's the truth. The man died in front of an escort. What is Gabriella Zuniga? She's an escort. She's an escort. Kevin don't have a legacy to this day because he died in front of a hoe. Can't nobody stand up in Kevin's family and defend Kevin's legacy because he died around a whore. This is what I keep telling y'all. It's deeper to being a man than that surface shit. I watched my father die. I had to see my father dead in the casket. I know how they're going to remember you. You don't want to die that way because you will not be respected. You will not be respected. You don't want to be the type of man that when you die, your children are afraid to represent you because of who you were and the shit you was known to do and be a part of. See, that's part of being a man too. that you men don't like to talk about. You like to talk about that superficial shit that'll get you some coochie. That's all you niggas like to talk about. Because as grown men, the majority of y'all are still chasing your wee-wees. Yeah, I said it. Most of y'all grown-ass men are still out here chasing your wee-wee. You just want to get your wee-wee wet. You just want your wee-wee wet. You ain't no man. You don't stand for nothing. You just want your wee-wee wet. That's why they make you niggas pay. These women know most of you niggas ain't about nothing. You ain't got nothing going on. You ain't got nothing. What you building? What you working toward? Nothing. A new pair of Mary jeans. A new pair of sneakers. A new belt. That's what you working toward. So guess what? Pay me. I need 200. Because you ain't no man. And then you think you a man because you got the money to pay. That makes you look even worse, dummy. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Part of being a man is your reputation. Your reputation. That's why they say your reputation precedes you. What up, Big Dice? Salute. Jealous of what? See, look, this is a bozo that want to troll me so bad. This man went and made an account. ABCABQ. He went and made this. You see this? This is a sickness. When a grown man will hurry up and go make a whole YouTube account just to say something. Grown men are doing this type of shit. But the men not supposed to call it out. Well, DS1, what about when the women do it? Nigga, we'll get to the women. Why you so triggered, nigga? This what I be wanting to know from you niggas. Why y'all be so triggered like a woman? Y'all be triggered just like these women. What? That ain't me. That's how you niggas be acting. Grown men. What? He ain't talking to me. If I ain't talking to you, why you opening your mouth? Cause it's mine. I know, nigga. I know. Masculinity. I'm gonna use that UFO. Masculinity. You always gotta say something because a nigga said something you don't like. You don't know how to just be like, oh, okay, whatever. What? See? This same kind of guy Shannon Sharp is. And Shannon Sharp is going to jail because Shannon Sharp like little girls. DS1, that's a grown woman. Hey. Excuse me, sir. Based on psychological evidence, right? Most people don't mature until the age of 25. Now, with all of the factors that we have today dealing with children, do you really think that little girl, and she's not even 25, you think she's advanced? You niggas are so low level, you think a hoe is high science. You niggas get up here and start Y'all, man, you dudes are so lustful that you think these hoes got intelligence. Man, DS1, these hoes be smart. No. They gonna seem smart when you're thirsty. You can easily be finessed when you're like this. Let me lick your butt. Let me lick your butt. That's why they so smart to you thirsty niggas. They only smart to your thirsty ass. Cause you begging for them to sit on your face. Come on. Let me see it. Little ass niggas. Let me see it. Y'all still be asking women, can I see it? Grow up. That's why they don't respect y'all. Let me see it. And then you're going to pay, then you're going to hit the Cash App so you can see it. This is what you niggas be doing. Thank you, champ. Small head thinkers. Why I can't like a young girl? This is how I know you niggas haven't dated or been around women enough. See, I'm not dissing y'all. This is just how men, right? I'm coming up with a hypothesis, right? Based on y'all keep talking about these women. Oh, I need me a young woman. You ain't had enough young women when you was young? Hold on. Hey, Roxy, how you doing? Shout out to Roxy in the building, right? So you mean, what up, Kwafi? Shout out to my man, Kwafi. Kwafi says, baby, if you ain't gonna let me. Right. And then he hit the Cash App. That's a fact, Kwafi. And then he hit the Cash App too. He gonna hit that Cash App. UFO says, remember how uncomfortable he was when Cat Williams told him many people would be exposed? Yeah. Yep, that's a fact, UFO. Now, so you mean to tell me y'all didn't have enough young women when y'all was young? So y'all didn't have enough barely legals when y'all was barely legal? You ain't had enough? You ain't had enough 18, 19, 20-year-olds? At 56, you ain't had enough? Huh? At the age I'm at now, I don't want no 20-year-old. I don't want a 25-year-old. Because she listened to Cash Cobain. I think I gotta take another shot. I think I fell in love with a thought. If I get with a 25-year-old, that's what I'm gonna be listening to. I think I fell in love with a thought. The Don Julio got me hot. I don't listen. I want cakes, pies, and brownies and shit. I'm tripping on a yacht. I'm tripping on a yacht. I don't want to be walking around the house and my girl talking about some, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I want a grown-ass woman. I don't want no kid. I don't want no TikTok girlfriend. What the hell? She doing this, y'all. What the hell? What the hell? Doing TikTok videos. Go sit your ass down somewhere. I like grown women. I like grown women, Raj. I like grown women. I like grown women that put oil on when they get out the shower. Yeah, they moisturize their skin. I like grown women who brush their teeth before bed, not smoke a blunt. They brush their teeth before they go to bed. I like grown women who come to bed for me smelling and feeling and looking good. And I don't like strippers. See, I'm a different type of dude, y'all. I don't like strippers. So, baby, I don't want you coming to bed in a thong. I like sensual. I like a woman. Are you feminine? I like a woman. I don't like strippers. I don't like strippers. I don't like that. I don't like that. Come to me with some sexy shit on. Something sexy and sensual. So I can start smelling your skin. See, I'm a man, bro. I'm a man, bro. I like women. To me, strippers are not women. They weirdos to me. A lot of them be smelling like backwoods. Nah, my women gotta smell good. Like smell real good too. Them strippers be smelling like you just changed the oil. You ever smelt the fresh oil change? I've been in the strip club. Them strippers be gritty. Yo, let me chill. Let me chill. Let me chill. Hey, let me chill. 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 But Shannon should have listened to Monique. Why you still want little girls in your 50s? A 25-year-old's a little girl. A 30-year-old was a little girl. Listen, fellas, if you are having sex or you are picturing having sex with your daughter's friends, you are a pervert and a weirdo. I said it, nigga. I don't care how old your daughter friends are. I don't care if they 24. Get your freaky old ass and go sit down somewhere, nigga. And stop peeping around the corner. Old peeping ass. Go sit down somewhere. When your niece and her homegirls come to the cookout, hey, your old ass go. You know them old niggas that got some money that like to keep pulling out their money and counting it? Relax, nigga. Don't start feeling yourself because Kiki and them here. Relax, nigga. That's why men have to start being more vigilant in their family. But see, DS1, relax. Because see, when I come with that type of energy, then I'm wrong. Because see, I think them freaky old niggas should get hands and feet put on them. They should get hands and feet put on them. I'm talking about the ones in our families first. But no, I gotta let God deal with them. Hey, club, I gotta let God deal with them, bro. Because at the end of the day, club, these guys are somebody's son. They somebody's nephew. They somebody's brother. So who am I to say, you know? But see, the only reason why I say that these guys should have that happen to them, because these are the guys that grow up and become Shannon Sharp. These are the guys that grow up and become Shannon Sharp. These are your guys that come along later on and they be Shannon Sharps. Shout out to Ebo Sosa. Salute, family. He says, this is for all the grown women that still has chi hair. Yeah. Yep. Shout out to Ebo, man. Salute to you, fam. I appreciate that support. See? But, hey. Now, let's get to the other part of the thumbnail. And make sure y'all double tap y'all screens and hit the like button if you're in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Salute. Shout out to y'all. Today's show, are you ready for the dark side of young love? See, Shannon wasn't ready for when these young girls get to acting up. See, Shannon don't know about this. Shannon don't know what's going on out here. Shannon don't know. Because Shannon is too busy fulfilling his fantasies. He's too busy living in an alternate universe. He living in a world in his mind. He living in freak land. He's living in freak land. He don't even know that everything he done shows guilt. Everything you've done, Shannon. Cause Shannon, we also heard that girl say she didn't want you to run up in her bunghole. Shannon. You destroyed Gabriella Zuniga's buns. You destroyed her buns. Appreciate you, Victor. Salute to you, man. Shout out to Victor in the building. You destroyed that girl's buns. $25,000 a cheek that you paid for. You destroyed her buns. She told you no, and she told you to stop, and you didn't listen. And you still went in that girl's buns. Why are you out here going in little girls' buns? What's Shannon? Shannon. Shannon, why did you do that to that girl? Now she's going to get millions off of you just for pain and suffering. You destroyed that girl's buns. You see how freaky he is? Yes, he's into young men, Sin. I showed y'all his ex-boyfriend. He was power drilling him. Shannon Sharp is an aggressive switch hitter. Let me say, Shannon Sharp is an aggressive switch hitter. He's a switcher. He's not a top or bottom. He go both ways. He's a switcher. Switcheroo. That's Shannon Sharp. He's a switcheroo. Because that girl, we already talked about that girl and what she was doing to Shannon. We know Shannon likes anal play because he destroyed that girl's buns. He also, on the audio, we heard him talking about eating that girl's buns. Yes, he talked about eating her buns, choking her and eating her buns. This is a freaky man. This is a freaky man. He's freaky and he's violent. What are they proving about Diddy? That he's a violent freak. Y'all not seeing this? Trey Songz, violent freak. R. Kelly, violent freak. These are violent freaks. Weirdos. Jonathan Majors, violent freak. These are freaks, y'all. Violent freak. Drewski. Ray J. These are violent, freaky men. They're so freaky till they get violent. That's why it's called deviants. They're deviants. And it's not just the famous black men who are getting caught up in this stuff. Because see, black women, you getting your time now to get fat. Now, what do I mean by this? What do I mean by get fat? They're letting y'all get all y'all money, build up y'all networks and make all these trillions of dollars for all these companies and all these record labels, just like the men. And then it's going to come a time where they start hitting y'all too. F my baby daddy. F my baby daddy. F my baby daddy. Y'all gonna pay for that. Y'all are gonna pay for that. You must don't know about me. Gonna pay for that. I can have another you in a minute. A nigga ain't been in your life in a minute. You see that? See? Yeah, now yeah. He don't know about you. Cause ain't no nigga been around you in the last 10 years. You ain't had a man in 10 years. Of course he don't know about you. You must don't know about me. See how Beyonce got y'all lonely? Cause you thought you was irreplaceable. Believing dumb shit. You ain't had a man since the Lemonade album. Irreplaceable. Pound Town just left Pound Town. Pound Town just left Pound Town. Y'all not tired of just going to Pound Town? Why y'all always go to Pound Town but never leave with no pound cake? Pound Town just left Pound Town. Y'all always leaving Pound Town with no pound cake. Nigga don't give you no water or nothing. You leave Pound Town with no pound cake. That's a goddamn lie, Sin. Ain't nobody out here single by choice. That's a lie. That's a lie. When they say they're single by choice, what they're meaning, what they really want to say, Sin, is I'm no one's choice right now. See, that's what they're afraid to say. What I want don't want me. Because you thought you was irreplaceable. Go ahead and get gone. I see y'all calling niggas back. It's starting to get hard for y'all. Y'all starting to call niggas back. You tell me I'm lying, ladies. Tell me I'm lying. Because y'all believe dumb shit. Y'all believe dumb shit. Keep listening to Glorilla. Keep listening to that retarded little girl, Glorilla. Keep listening to that retarded little girl. Keep listening to her. Keep listening to her. And you're going to end up just like her. You're going to end up just like her. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. You're going to end up just like her. Keep listening to this, to that retarded little girl, Glorilla. Keep listening to her. Hold up, y'all. Y'all give me 1 second. Hold up. Okay, we back. Let me show y'all how y'all gonna end up. Let me show y'all. See, look what they look. Don't talk about my Glorilla, you gorilla looking nigga. Look at the Zest monsters coming in. This is a Zest monster. This is Zest monster right here. You're a gorilla. Don't be talking about Glow to P. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Fair use, YouTube. Y'all gonna end up like her. Y'all gonna end up like this woman right here that y'all getting ready to see on y'all screen if y'all keep listening to Glorilla and Cardi B.
Welcome back to my channel, mother suckers. Hey, I am Eloho, back with another video. Tracy Ellis Ross has been all
Shout out to Eloho. Thank you, Eloho, for this video. Thank you, Eloho. Thank you so much. Don't flag me, please. Thank you, Eloho.
up and down my timeline. I know y'all seen it. I know y'all seen the think pieces.
Look at Tracy Ellis Ross. Look at her. You must don't know about me. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. She looked like a Puerto Rican nigga from East New York named Victor. She looked like a Puerto Rican nigga that I used to go to school with in East New York named Hector Hernandez. Tell me she don't look like Hector Hernandez. She look like a Spanish gang member. Tell me she don't look like a Spanish gang member. Y'all want to keep listening to that dumb shit? Y'all want to keep You must don't know about me. You ain't nobody. The fuck you talking about? I don't know about you. Who are you? Who are you? You irreplaceable. Only person who's irreplaceable is God in my life. Retard. Y'all still want to run around here and tell men that dumb shit? You only person irreplaceable in a man's life is God and his children. Better stop believing that dumbass shit. Look at this woman. Look at her. Y'all want to look like this? In your 50s? She's still young. Look how she look. Look how she look. Look at this. Oh, DS1. You nigga, shut up. Shut up. Look at this woman. Look at this. Tired. What they used to say in the South? You got a tired ass. What they say down there in the Carolinas, Big Dice? You got a tired ass. That's Tracy Ellis Ross. That's Tracy Ellis Ross. Look at that face. That's a tired ass. That's a woman that's been laying on her back with no results. Tired ass. Look at this woman. Look at her. This is disgusting. Look at her. Look at her. All that money and fame. Look at you. Zapped of life. Zapped of life. What this woman have to offer a man? Besides her little tunnel, because she ain't got a hole. What do she have to offer a man besides her tunnel? Look at her. You know she got a tunnel. Look at her face. That's the face of a woman with a tunnel. She don't got no hole. That's a tunnel. That's a tunnel. Look. Come on, fellas. See, we know the women that gonna like this, but fellas, we know when we look at a woman, we know she got that tunnel. We know if she got that tunnel. She has a tunnel. Look at that face. That's the face of a woman with a tunnel. Look at her. Look at her. Yeah. Wide tunnel too. Shout out to bro. Tunnel. It's a tunnel, champ. We know them type of women. Now let's listen to her humiliate herself as an older Black woman. Watch how she humiliates herself. Watch how she humiliates herself.
Is the gender wars, but I want to bring a different perspective to this topic.
All right, shut up.
Things.
Okay,
that I'm older. I'm also.
Let's go ahead and check out what Tracy Ellis Ross said.
It's not just that I'm older. I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who knows my.
You're embodied, meaning she got bodies under her belt. This woman is a walking cemetery. I'm embodied. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. This woman has a cemetery, y'all, of men. This woman has a cemetery. She done had a veteran cemetery up in her. That's how many men she done had. And listen to her. She's telling this. She's exposing this stuff. Tired ass. Listen. Tired ass.
Was myself, who is in charge of my life and who lives a very full, just robust life. So
a full, robust life. That means I am an active old whore. I am an active old whore who ain't gonna never stop hoeing because I know myself. I know I'm a whore. I know I'm a Jezebel. I know I don't get enough sex. Enough sex ain't enough. I know I'm a succubus. I know. She telling y'all she ain't shit. She telling y'all. And she telling y'all she knows she ain't shit. Because that's why she ain't got shit in life. See, you women think have your own car, have your own house. You think that's a life? When you got a whole shelf of dildos in your closet, you think that's living life? You think you could walk through this whole life and not be with nobody and not figure out how to communicate and how to be with somebody? You think, see, you are retarded. See, people who think like this, that your whole life is just supposed to be about you and bite, you're retarded. You're retarded. You're retarded. You're supposed to be here, learn about yourself, get with somebody, marry, have children, and continue the human race. Your job was not to come here and to be selfish. Oh, it's about me. No, you're a weirdo. And see, what we're finding out about a lot of these weirdos is that a lot of them are sexually repressed. A lot of them have sexual demons on them. This is why they can't keep relationships. This is why a lot of them don't have children. Look at Tracy Ellis Ross. Look at this woman. Listen to her make excuses on why she can't be a man's wife. Listen to her. What up, artist? Salute, Artie. Look. Listen.
So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous? There's that. But a lot of men
other than they're hot and gorgeous. See these little freaks? Look at Michelle. Look at Michelle. She's with Barry. Freaks. Didn't I tell y'all? Look. Watch Michelle Obama co-sign. Freaks looking at young boys. Look.
Experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous? There's that. But a lot.
See that? Look at these old perverts, these old perverted women. Other than they're hot and gorgeous. Oh, but it's something wrong with Shannon. Hey, Monique, I love you, sis, respectfully, and I respect what you told Shannon, and I know you a great woman and a great wife to that man. But you need to start getting on these women asses, sis. I know you be trying to protect the brothers because you know what a lot of us brothers are up against, but you need to start checking these women, especially the women in your age group, like Tracy Ellis Ross, who think it's cool to be with young men. Yeah. These old blockbusters. Yeah. These old blockbusters. Michelle Obama, old blockbuster. Tracy Ellis Ross, old blockbuster. Lisa Ray, old blockbuster. Brittany Renner, old blockbuster. These are blockbusters. These are old blockbusters. These are old blockbusters. other than they're young and they're hot, that tells you what type of pornography they watch. A lot of your famous people that you look up to, they watch child porn, y'all. I'm sorry. Young and hot. Listen to it. See, I told y'all gotta listen to the language. Because see, language is what matters in law. Language is what matters in the courtroom. So when you say shit like young and hot, we know that you watch young corn. You watch young corn. You like watching teenage and barely legal men having sex with older women, such as yourself, Tracy Ellis Ross. You're freak. You're pervert weirdo. You like to watch college boys bang out 50 and 60-year-old women, you nasty freak. You thought we was gonna forget about the women. Now y'all leaving. Because see, women love to hear niggas talk about men all day, but when we get to y'all, now you want to get to leaving. Now you want to get to leaving. Huh? When we get to talk about your perversion and your nastiness that you think should get a pass because you a woman. Huh? Shannon shouldn't get a pass, but your nasty, freaky old ass should. Because Stella just want her groove back. No, Stella need to go somewhere and bake some turkey wings. Stella need to go and hang up some goddamn curtains. Stella need to go vacuum the floor. Stella need to go worry about her goddamn kids instead of always worry about a penis. That's what Stella need to do. Because all Stella got her groove back got to do with is older women sleeping with young men. Blockbusters, old blockbusters. That's what I call it. That's the new name for them. Old blockbusters. I used to call them battle axe. They're not battle axe no more. They are old blockbusters. Yeah, these are the old women who done sucked all the old drug dealers dry, and now they want the new set of drug dealers. Old blockbusters. You had the old niggas back in the 80s. Then you had their sons and nephews in the 90s. Now you want us. Now you want us. Old blockbusters. That's why they got tunnels. See, this is why this woman got a tunnel. This woman, you think Michelle Obama ain't got no tunnel? See, the reason why Michelle Obama want a young man is because that's who her and Barry used to bring to the bedroom. Yeah. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to. It's just my observation. It's just my observation. That Michelle likes young men, even though she's married to a 50-something, damn near 60-year-old man. She likes young men because Barry likes them too. That's why she like them young and hot too. That's how Barry likes them. Right, Barry? Baruch. Right, Baruch? You like them young and hot. The Don Julio got me hot. The Don Julio got me hot. Now let's listen to this freak. Listen to these freaks.
But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity.
Shut your dumb ass up. A lot of men of my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity. What's that? What's that? What's that? They ain't gonna let you do OnlyFans if your old ass wanna turn on a camera and spread your tunnel open? That's toxic masculinity? Because they ain't gonna let you juggle, they ain't gonna let you juggle phalluses? That's toxic masculinity? Huh? They not gonna let you leave the house all times of the night with no drawers on and think you're gonna walk your ass back in their house? That's what you talking about? Because that's what all you old women want to do. You want to run around and get your little ass up. See, y'all don't like when I talk because I'm going to tell the truth. Y'all old women like to run around and give up ass still and still want respect. That's what y'all want to run around and do. That's what y'all want to do. You want to do what the young girls are doing. I'm going to tell y'all women, just like I tell the men, dick riding is the worst form of transportation. Yeah. Yeah. It's the worst transportation for women too. Riding dick. Talking about men my age are steeped in toxic masculinity. No. No. They just expect you to have a clean house. They expect you to have a clean bathroom. Look at Tracy Ellis Ross. You think she keep her house clean? Yeah, we're going to talk now. Yeah, we're going to talk. Yeah. Do you think she keep her house clean? Look at her. Look at her. I'm talking to the fellas. Hey, fellas, don't get scared. Talk, nigga. You think this woman keep her house clean? Look at her. Look how she came to the show. You think she keep her house clean? Yeah, see, because she talking about men her age is steeped in toxic masculinity. No, men your age want the simple shit that you can't provide, like a clean house. You think she keep her house clean? It look like when you walk in her house, you smell animals. When you walk in Tracy Ellis Ross's house, you smell pets. You smell pets when you walk in her house. Oh, but the men her age are steeped in toxic masculinity. Stop lying. Stop lying. See, you know, a young man will bend you over those pile of dirty clothes that you've been having in the laundry bags for the past 2 months. Tracy Ellis Ross. See, a young boy will bend you over those dirty laundry bags and clap your little flabby cheeks. That's what a young boy will do. A young boy will hit you at the door so he don't come in your dirty ass house. Bend you right over the couch. Bye. And that's what y'all women want. Because you a lowlife. That's how much you think of yourself at 60 years old. That a man could walk in your house and bend you over your dirty clothes and clap your cheeks and walk out. That's how much you think of yourself. Yeah. To all you women who agree with it, I see how much you think of yourself, because that's what the young boy's going to do to you. The young boy's going to do you dirty.
and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks.
Right. That's called the correct way, you retard.
I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or pride.
You hear this dumb shit? You hear this dumb shit? See, I'm going to tell you why all that shit sound dumb. I'm going to tell you why all that shit sounds stupid. Because then these women come out their mouth and say, well, you never wanted to show nobody we was together. Then don't complain about being a man's possession. Because if you're my woman, that's who the fuck you are. You're my woman. You belong to me. If you don't like that, right, then guess what else you don't like? You don't like my money. You don't like my protection. You don't like my problem solving. And you damn sure don't like my penis. See how that work? Talking that dumb shit. This is why y'all lonely living with little dogs. This is why. Because you keep going into fantasy land thinking you can make a fantasy come true. This is the same problem with Shannon Sharp. This is the problem with Shannon Sharp. See, if you don't want to belong to a man, then guess what you're going to do? You're going to belong to the streets. You're going to be property of the streets. Since you don't want to belong to a man. And guess who's out in the street? All types of niggas. Ladies, it's getting lonely out there, isn't it? You still talking that you don't need a husband? You don't need a man? It's getting real lonely. I could see the stress in y'all face. I could see it's written all over your face. What's that? Who sung that back in the day? Hey, Ebo, who sung that back in the day? It's written all over your face. Remember that? That was a song back in the day. Great question, champ. How's she 52 and ain't learned shit? And that's the dumb shit they say. Right, L'Oreal. Where's your protection? You don't even want me to wear a condom. Oops. Oops. I shouldn't have said that. I think I'm going to. DS1, slow down. Slow down, DS1. Slow down. You're killing them. Slow down. You're killing them. Let's play the video.
Prize I have no interest in it, and I will not do it again.
It's a generational thing, so it didn't matter how you met them, or is it just kind of the guys you're meeting?
That's obviously
Too big of a generalization.
It's a generalization,
Yeah.
but
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Y'all give me 1 second. Hold up. Hold up. 1 second. I'm gonna let it play.
Or is it just kind of the guys you're meeting?
That's obviously
Too big of a
it's a
generalization.
generalization,
Yeah.
but because I have dated men my age, there
Yeah.
is a difference. There is an openness that occurs with a younger man around whether it's gender fluidity or not even having an issue with homosexuality. I mean, something as basic as that.
Right.
There's so many different philosophies on dating, and I have come up with mine. I have come up with what works for me and what makes sense for me and what feels safe for me.
Now, Tracy is getting a lot of hate. You know, some men feel attacked. Some women are saying, oh, this is predatory, right? But she's not saying anything different than a lot of women over 40 has said about men in their 40s and 50s, that they are stuck in a time where women really didn't have much rights. And so a woman who is looking for a man who is fluid, as she said here, like she's looking for fluidity. She's a fluid person, and not only in the sense of like sexuality, but just in essence. Like she's fluid and she's always been that way. She's talking about the men who were raised in a time where emotional suppression was normal, where boys couldn't cry, where crying was a girl thing to do, where cooking was a woman's job, right? Those are the men that she's talking about.
Oh boy. Aloha. Thank you for the video, Aloha. But we don't want to hear this dumb shit. Okay, Aloha? Okay? You are African. Okay? Shut up. You're still controlled by the patriarchy. You're African. Aloha? So what are you talking about? Gender fluidity. So let me ask y'all women something, right? You want a man that's gender fluid, or do you want a man that's masculine? What is gender fluidity? Let's look it up. Because you know these women like to use terms and like to sound smart, but they don't even really be knowing what they be talking about. Let's look up gender fluidity. She want a man that's gender fluid. What the fuck is gender fluidity? What is that? What is that? Let's look it up. Let's look it up. See what it means. It says, what does it mean to be gender fluid? Gender fluid means that a person is flexible in regard to the gender with which they identify. Their gender identity or expression is not fixed and may encompass one gender, multiple genders, or no gender. Their gender identity and expression may also change over time. Oh! So you want a man who act like a woman sometimes. You know, sometimes he could be a woman. You know, he could bring you breakfast in bed. That's what you think it is to be a woman and be gender fluid. See, this is how silly they are. Because, see, I'm going to tell you why they want gender fluid men. Shout out to Let Me Put the Tipping in the building. I'm going to tell you why they like gender fluid men. Because at night, they could be somebody else. Which is all part of their sexual deviance and their freaky perversions. That's what this is all about. Whether y'all know it or not. See, she wants a young man who's gender fluid. So if she want to bring her girlfriend, right? He's the dildo. Or if she want to bring her homeboy that think he's young and hot, he don't mind. That's what you freaky, perverted older women are into. Because, see, y'all the ones who protected the mooks anyway. This is why I know y'all like them gay boys. See, when the gay boy, because a lot of these boys today, a lot of these gay boys today, they're not straight gay. They just sexually, they just freaks. But you know who have sex with these gay boys? These older women. These older women. They be sleeping with these little gay boys. They do. Tossing a salad and everything. Yeah. Oh, you don't want me to talk about that, huh? Why do y'all think the Smiths loved August Alsina? Why you think Jada came out and said she was in love with August Alsina? Y'all think when I get up here, I just be talking about people. That's not what this is about. We talking about something deeper that's going on that we need to be aware of, that we need to stay away from and keep our children away from. Why you think that girl was in love with August Alsina? See, y'all forgot that part. Y'all thought she was just having sex with August. She was in love with him. Why you think he lived with him? And don't y'all think that August was in that house just because of Jada. He was there because of Will. Wake up. Wake up. He was there and he slept there and spent the night there and lived there because Will Smith said he can. So you think Will ain't had another little Augie? You think Will ain't never had a Augie? Huh? You think Will ain't never participate with him and Jada? Wake up, niggas. Wake up. Wake up! This is what rich people do. Rich sexual deviants. Oh, you thought she was just violating Will? No. No. He was getting down for that crown. And the proof that he was getting down for that crown, they paid August. Who remembers the whole breakup shit? While the whole breakup thing between him and Jada was coming out and being exposed, y'all don't remember August Alsina put an album out? And he made a lot of money off of it and actually went and toured and did shows. That was the payoff. That was the payoff. That was the payoff. That's how she paid August Alsina off, her and Will Smith. These are sexual deviants, freaks. 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 The dark side of young love. You remember Hassan Campbell and Bambaataa was in love. You don't remember that? And I'm not bringing this up to shit on Hassan Campbell. It's just an example of how you could be in love with the person who's violating you. See, what they try to do today is they try to just make it seem like, oh, it's just sex. Why we can't be freaky. That's what they try to do today. No, it's more than you being a freak by wanting to fuck your son's friends. That's not you being a freak. That's you being nasty and being a pervert. Being a pervert and a freak is not synonymous. If you want to have sex with your children's friends, you are a pervert. You are a Geppetto. Didn't we find out that Diddy was having sex with one of his son's girlfriends? He was having sex with one of King Combs' girlfriends. Geppetto. Geppetto! Didn't we just find out that Damon Wayans was in love with his nephew's girlfriend? Geppetto! This don't have nothing to do with talking about nobody who like to be freaky. That's not what this is about. Shannon Sharp is being destroyed because of his sexual deviance. It tells you that in the word. A man is destroyed by the lack of knowledge. I gave this example before. Why did King Solomon, his whole empire fail? Why did it fall? Why did it fall? Why did Solomon's empire fall and he died a miserable man? Why? Why? Because of his sexual deviance and his perversions. He couldn't control himself. He couldn't control his sexual nature. And then all of those concubines, shout out to Saudi Tate, who brought demons with them because they brought different religions. They practiced different gods. So they brought different type of sexual weird energy. Because you know, Solomon was into BDSM, bondage. Solomon was into that. And who got Solomon into doing all that freaky, nasty stuff? The women. All of those women. He was into BDSM, all of that shit. From the women. See? His lust destroyed him and his entire empire fell. His entire empire fell. Why has Diddy empire fell? Why? Same thing. Same thing. Shannon Sharp. Same thing. Russell Simmons. Same thing. Bill Cosby. Same thing. R. Kelly. Same thing. Y'all don't see this? You think I'm up here to talk about somebody being freaky and nasty? Because you are small, you're a freak. That's why you think I'm up here talking about somebody because they like to be freaky, because you a freak. And you're ashamed because all of this freaky shit is getting put out on the forefront. You see? You see? See, Tracy Ellis Ross is a woman, right, who's lonely. And how she look at it is, I might as well just be a hoe till I die. Because that's what most of them women been in the industry anyway. You see? So now she want to come down and have sex with the young boys so they can grow up and be the same men she said are toxic. See how this go? See how the cycle repeats itself? So she like them young so she can train them and condition them to become the same toxic masculine men she claims she don't want. Because all she wants is company. Because she miserable. Misery loves what? Company. She just wants some company. She just wants somebody to listen to her bullshit because she ain't got shit to talk about. Tracee Ellis Ross is a clown. She's a goofy. Ain't nothing interested about her. Shut up. Whole list. Straight up. What a lot of you women need to learn how to do, you need to go and get something going with yourself. Go become something. Go find yourself. Go find yourself. Before you talking about what men need to be doing. Half of y'all don't qualify for a husband. You still got crusts in your drawers. What you talking about? You don't qualify for no husband. All y'all like to do is lay around and get smashed all day. That's all you want to do. That ain't a wife. That ain't a wife. You want to be a pillow princess. That's not a wife. That's not a wife. You run around this world thinking somebody owe you something because you got a little coo-wop in between your legs, and then you get 50 years old and you end up talking like Tracee Ellis Ross, who I can guarantee don't have a clean house. You could tell Tracee Ellis Ross don't keep nowhere she be at clean. You could look at her and tell she'll trash your Airbnb. You could look at her and tell. That woman ain't got no class. She ain't got none of that. She one of those, you shut up, holeless. She one of those. Shut up, holeless. She's one of those. You don't have nothing to say of importance. Shut up, holeless for me. Hold that down. Hold that down. Shut up. You're irrelevant. You could tell she's dingy. She's goofy. She don't have a real conversation because ain't nothing going on up here. Because all she got is sperm on the brain. SOB, sperm on the brain. That's why a lot of these women be slow. Yeah. Look how she talk. Sperm on the brain. Suki Hana, Sexy Red, they all got sperm on the brain. That's why they talk the way they talk. You gotta listen to these women. These women are just a bunch of nutted out females. You just nutted out. You a nut. Like they say in Philly, you a nut. Just nutted out. Nut it out. And then all you could say at 52 years old, oh, the men that's my age, they're steeped in. Shut your dumb ass up. You saying that at 52? No, your house smell like kitty litter. I know you got wee-wee pads in your living room. I know you got wee-wee pads in your house. Talking dumb shit like that. At 52 years old, you've learned nothing about yourself and you've learned nothing about life. You're a loser, Tracee Ellis Ross. That's why you want to help these kids become losers like you. You're a loser. Loser! I'm tripping on a yacht. The Don Julio got me hot. Hey, LA Project, how they do the dance? The Don Julio got me hot. Hey, JB, you watching? How they do the dance, JB? I'm trying to get and whatnot. I'm tripping on a yacht. I'm tripping on a yacht. Sperm on the brain. Sperm on the brain. But you want a young person so you can ruin them. Right, Tracy Ellis Ross? You want a young boy. What happens when he want to go play his PlayStation and be left alone because he on live? Huh? What you gonna do, Tracy? You gonna tell him to grow up and be a man and get off his game with your toxic, weird, nutted out ass? He need to get off his game. Huh? He need to grow up and be a man. That's what y'all old women who don't have no kids. See, she's a weirdo. Do Tracy Ellis Ross have kids? Do Tracy Ellis Ross have children? Thank you. So she wanna have sex with her son. Yeah, I said it. She's a weirdo. She wanna have sex with her son. She wanna get a young man so she could be his mother and his lover. She is sick. She's a sexual deviant. She's a sexual deviant. She can't make kids, Saudi Tate. She has a tunnel. DS1, chill. Don't say that. I was just getting ready to say something very, very dark. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. That's diabolical, DS1. Don't say no shit like that. That's bad. That's bad, bro. Don't say nothing like that. So what's she gonna do with somebody young? But turn him into her son. Oh, Jaquan, look, I bought you these new clothes. Look. Do you like these? I think they will look so nice on you. Oh my God, I bought you these new Amiri shorts. Oh my God, I think they will look so nice. No, I couldn't say that, sis. I couldn't say that. That was diabolical. What was in my mind to say after I said what I said was horrible. I couldn't say that. I couldn't say that. The old DS1 would have said it. I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, I had to slow down. I had to pump my brakes. I had to tap the brakes, Classy Creole. I had to tap the brakes. Ebo says she has pets. So what you gonna do with a young man, Tracy Ellis Ross? And to all you older women on YouTube too, I'm talking to y'all. I'm talking to y'all too. What you gonna do with a young man besides drain his testicles? Huh? Besides drain his testicles and raise his cortisol levels because you're gonna stress him out when he ain't sticking his rod in you. You're gonna stress his little young ass out till you start growing gray hair. And when you're not doing that, you're draining his testicles. So what you got for a young man, Tracy Ellis Ross? What a young man gonna do with you? Besides ruin his life. Huh? What he gonna do? Besides, except set his life back 10, 15 years. Huh? What you gonna do for a young man? You gonna pay his college tuition? You like them barely legal. You like college boys. They're young and hot. We heard you. You pervert. We heard you, pervert. Freaky old woman. She's a very freaky girl. Don't bring her to mama. First you get a name. Then you get a number. Then you get some brain in the backseat of the Hummer. Yeah. She's a very freaky girl. Don't bring her to mama. First you get a name. Then you get a number. Then you get some brain in the backseat of the Hummer. That's all Tracy wants to do. That's all these old, miserable women want to do. Give some brain in the backseat of the Hummer. Yeah. Shout out to Gucci Man. Gucci told you. She's a very freaky girl. Don't bring her to mama. Shout out to Big Gucci. He told you. Then y'all wondering why at your age you still ain't get picked? A man still ain't took you off the streets? Because that's where y'all are. If you ain't got a man, that's where you are. You are for the streets. I'm sorry to let you know that, but that's what y'all are. You for everybody, because you ain't got nobody. See, this is the new world we in, y'all. All this internet dumb shit is over. You want to keep letting fake people tell you you don't need a man? Y'all had a woman get up here and tell y'all that men were less than y'all and y'all were stronger than them. And then she came back and said, no, women are the problem. Look how women keep getting finessed. Because you want to be against the man so much. The patriarchy. The patriarchy. Y'all got that shit from a dyke. Y'all got that shit from the female version of Charleston White. And then she turned around and came back feminine. Look how she finessed y'all. Just to lick on y'all coochies. Yeah, I said it. Princella said that so she could lick coochie. And y'all believed her because y'all are freaks. And a lot of y'all women would have let Princella in between y'all legs. Because y'all nasty, perverted freaks. Yeah, I said it. You thought we was just going to go in on Shannon, huh? Look at the numbers now. Yeah. Look at them now. And they going down more. I don't care. Look, see? See that? Oh, who? Oh, I don't like this nigga. Yeah, I know you don't. Goodbye. With your fake ass. Goodbye. 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 Yeah, they nasty, classy Creole. Most of them wanted Princella. Most of them wanted Princella. Most of them wanted Princella. That's why they believed all that dumb shit. And then she came back. Then she came back with the lace front. Talking about, yeah, the men were right. The women are the problem. What's up, Miss Gigi? How you doing? See? See? Olivia Shack asked me, do I have a wife? No, I don't have a wife. I don't have a wife, Olivia Shack. See this? Now, let me say this. Women who ask men, do they have wives? Usually are single women. Because what they want to do is they want to say, oh, you don't have a wife, so you can't talk. But these are the same women who can't keep a nigga past him busting off. You can't keep a nigga after he busts a nut. But you want to know if a nigga got a wife. Knowing you ain't trying to be nobody's wife. You ain't trying to be nobody's wife. You trying to be a man's cum rag. Yeah, I said it. You want to be a cum rag. That's what a lot of y'all are. You don't want to be no wife because it's too much for you. Because you got to do more than just, if you know what I mean. See, the easiest thing for a lot of these women to do nowadays is to open their legs, is to have sex with a man, is to give a man fellatio. That's the easiest thing. A woman would rather open her butthole to a man than to listen to him. You see how sick these women are? And sexually and sexed and nutted out they are? Y'all are nutted out. You got women out here that'll open up every orifice in their body, but will tell a nigga, you can't tell me what to do. What? You let this man he can't tell you nothing, but he could tell you, shut up and take it. He could tell you that though. He could tell you that though, right, Tracy Ellis Ross? He could tell you, shut up and take it. Shut up. Shut up. Take it. Here, you want it, right? You was asking for it right here. Shut up. Shut up. That's what you, or a nigga could tell you that though. Huh? While he pulling them little ass neck braids. While he pulling them neck braids, he could tell you to shut up and take it. Oh, but he can't tell you nothing outside of that bedroom. See how sick y'all? You perverts. All you want to do is have sex all day. You're nutted out. You're nutted out. Nick can't tell you you done had enough to drink. He can't tell you that. But he could tell you, shut up, take it. Fellas, this is a warning for y'all. Stay away from them types. Stay away from them types. And fellas, over here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV, I don't even just tell y'all to stay away from them. I tell y'all to stop having sex with them. Because see, let me tell y'all, see, I'm getting ready to drop a bomb. Let me tell y'all what toxic masculinity means to these heifers. Toxic masculinity to these heifers means you co-sign my toxicity. See, that's what real toxic masculinity is. Toxic masculinity is you laying up, giving up grade A Wagyu beef to a loser. See, that's toxic masculinity, sir. You giving this girl overtime strokes. She a bench player. She's a bench player. She been riding the bench throughout her whole goddamn life. She a bench player. You giving her overtime strokes. You making her feel like she a star. She's in the goddamn G League like Bronny James. Why you treating her like she a Hall of Famer? What you doing sweating, homie? Huh? You niggas taking honey packs, Cialis, Blue Chews, Rose Spots for losers? You going the extra mile for a loser? You're cream pieing a loser like Tracy Ellis Ross? She's a loser. I don't give a fuck about her working and her working for these net. She's a loser. You can have her in the back seat of the Hummer. Yeah. You could have Tracy Ellis Ross riding around like the drug dealers did back in the day. This Tracy Ellis Ross. Loser! Give a fuck she was on TV. So that make you a winner? The fantasy world is over, y'all. Welcome to the real world, where all your dreams and fantasies will be turned into nightmares. And why it will become a nightmare is because it's called reality, y'all. You're going to find out that all the people you look up to ain't shit. That's why you should have looked up to your parents. That's why you should have idolized people in your family. Because you're going to find out all your little soap opera actresses are losers. Look at Michelle Obama sitting up there looking goofy. Sitting up there looking goofy. Looking stupid. Trying to look young. Nobody wants you. Better wake up, fellas. This is the dark side of young love. Ain't ready for this. Young people, stay away from these old young ladies. Listen to me. Stay away from these old sap suckers like Shannon Sharp. These old dress sock sliding around the bedroom ass niggas. Stay away from them. You want to go get some money? Go ask your daddy. Listen, y'all. We getting ready to go back to reality. Young women, you need some money? Go get a job. Ask your father. Ask your uncles for money. Don't run to the street. Because you're going to run into a Shannon Sharp. Don't run into OnlyFans. You're going to run into Shannon Sharp. Or a Zion Williamson. One of these sap suckers. And all they're going to do is blow your little booty hole out. That's all they're going to do. And then when your tenure of hoeing ends, you're no good for a real man. Okay? See, us real men understand that you're gonna have a hoe phase. We all do. Men do too. But when you come out your hoe phase, are you still whole? Yeah. Let me say that again. When you come out your hoe phase, what's up, New York Nikki? How you doing? When you come out your hoe phase, are you still whole? Are your holes still intact? Is your mind still intact? Because you can't be a hoe forever. You see? At some point, you're gonna have to be worthy of a man, not a trick. See, some of you women, you've been dealing with tricks your whole life. You don't know what a man is. You don't know how to deal with a man that's not gonna give you no money for your coochie. I'm not paying you for my time because my time is just as important as yours. So we both taking time out of our life to spend together. I don't owe you shit. You see that? My time is just as important as yours. Oh, you think your time is more important because you got a little cool wop. That's why you think your time is more important than mine. Please. Date's over. Goodbye. I will clip your wings and never talk to you again. I don't know who you think you are. You're not dealing with a trick. Ladies, stop dealing with these tricks and get you a man. Because a trick will never value you. He's not going to value you as a woman. Why you think Shannon Sharp is now being exposed for choking that girl? Because this young girl wanted to participate in prostitution and escorting, laying up with these old sap suckers that when their money can't talk for them, they hands do. Y'all don't understand this, ladies? Y'all not dealing with men. Y'all dealing with tricks. That's why when his money can't talk and you do what his money tells you to do, this gonna tell you. Why you think he told that girl, when I catch you, I'm gonna choke you. And I might do it in public. Why you think he told her that? Why you think on the audio she said that she's gonna come see him because she doesn't want to get choked again? So y'all gonna sit here and tell me Shannon Sharp ain't never choked that girl? Y'all niggas are stupid. When he said out of his mouth, big black man chokes lily white woman. No, lily white girl. Notice what he said. Big black man chokes little white girl. He like kids. He like kids. You got to listen to what they be saying. What did Tracy Ellis Ross say? She called them young and hot. She see an 18-year-old boy, her coochie get wet. Her coochie don't even get wet for grown men. Listen! She sees a young boy, freshman in college. She moist. She see a man her age. You a pervert. You a Geppetto. You're a Geppetto. You're a Geppetto, Tracy Ellis Ross. Pedophile alert. Tracy Ellis Ross. Pedophile alert. Pedophile alert. Pedophile alert. She see college boys. Oh my God. Girl, you see him? Pedophile. Pedophile. And none of you, you better not hit me up or in the comment section talking about, well, ain't nothing wrong with us. Okay, block. I'm blocking anybody who agrees with any of this type of behavior. Whether male or female. And see, the dark side to all of this is when it becomes violent. What's up, Venus? When it becomes violent. See? And what do a lot of grown-ups like doing to younger people? Abusing them. Abusing them. Tracy Ellis Ross wants a young man that she can abuse. That's all. Because she's miserable. She's mad at what her life has become based on the decisions she's made. She's not successful. She's miserable. See, you think success is happiness. This is what y'all don't understand. You think success equates to happiness. Is Shannon Sharp happy? Is Shannon Sharp a happy man? No. That's why he's still living in his head in a fantasy. Lisa Ray, miserable. Vivica Fox, miserable. These people are not happy. Tracy Ellis Ross, miserable. Terrence Howard, miserable. Y'all keep thinking success and happiness is synonymous. It isn't. And this is what we're seeing. All this stuff that's being uncut, this stuff is so layered. I can do so many different shows with these different instances because it's so layered. Go ahead and think Tracy Ellis Ross is a success and become her. And you'll see. You'll see. You see, eventually, DeBrat needed a baby to be happy. See that? DeBrat been messing with women forever. But what did DeBrat need to be happy? To feel complete being with another woman. She needed a what? A child. Because she wants to feel normal. She wants to feel normal. How the hell you a woman and you don't want kids? You know you're going against your own nature by doing that. You think that's a flex? I ain't got no kids. I know what else you ain't got either. You ain't got a lot of shit. A woman who doesn't want kids, they're losers. Yeah, I know there's a lot of women who don't want kids, and I know they don't want me, Venus. I don't have a problem with that. I know that those women don't want me, and I don't want them. I don't deal with losers and quitters. Women who don't want kids think they're going to have an easier life, and they're going to find out the exact opposite. Just look at Tracy Ellis Ross. Just look at them. Just look at her. That's all. I don't care to argue with people. Yeah, they're losers. Yes, losers. Yeah. I think I need to take another shot. The Don Julio got me hot. And a bunch and one knot. And one knot. And one knot. I'm tripping on a yacht. I'm tripping on a yacht. I'm tripping on a yacht. Yeah. Loser. Loser. So at no point in your life you're going to be a mother. Loser. Loser. You don't mean nothing in this world. You don't count. Believe in this internet shit that you could just live lonely. You a loser. Losers want to live like that. Don't want to be with nobody. Don't want nobody around them. That's a loser mentality. I don't care about a lot of those women. I don't care. I don't care because those women are not for me. I like women who like men. I like women who like men who like to get cream pied, Venus. That's what I like. I like women who can bear children. Okay? Okay? Slow down, DS1. Don't say that. I was getting ready to go off on the deep end. Slow down, DS1. These women are losers. Losers. They'll learn that when they're dog sitting for the rest of their life. See, these women rather watch dogs than watch children. See, this is how you know they weirdos. They don't want kids, but they want to take care of dogs. Stino. Shout out to my man Stino in the building. Hey, that's you, Stino? That's your other channel, bro? Salute, champion. You'll watch a dog. You a dog sit all day. Shout out to my man Stino. Salute. Shout out to the Republic. But you don't want no kids? Huh? You want to be responsible. Do you know you got to take your dog to the vet to get shots? All of that shit. All of that. But they rather take care of dogs. You're a loser. Venus says a lot of crack babies and abuse victims running around. Any other day we complain about horrible mothers, but go off. Who complains about horrible mothers? Who you talking about? You ain't talking about me, are you, Venus? Nah, you're not. Crack babies and abuse victims. Y'all, hey, yo. A lot of y'all father. I'm about to end the show. About to end the show. Shout out to everyone in the building. About to end the show. Because see, y'all females be coming in here talking dumb. And it's just the malarkey. Crack babies and abuse victims. But then I'll be wrong if I start getting on y'all females' fathers, because a lot of y'all fathers are bum-ass niggas. A lot of y'all fathers are broke niggas. A lot of y'all fathers were unsuccessful men. That's why a man gotta have so much for you, because your daddy ain't give you nothing. A lot of y'all females' mothers and fathers was crackheads. What do y'all be talking about? A lot of y'all females' fathers was crackheads. Yes, my point is the motherhood shit ain't for everyone, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, and the ones who believe that came from 8 shit mothers. Why don't y'all say that? Why don't y'all say that? That the mothers or the women who don't want to be mothers is because they don't want to be like their mother. Because their mother wasn't shit. That's why a lot of women don't want to be mothers. Because they realize that they're going to grow up and be like their mother. Abusive. Addicted to dick. Yeah. Talk about that. That's why y'all don't want to be mothers, because your mama wasn't shit. A lot of y'all women. Yeah, it's time to end the show. Time to end the show. Time to end the show. Absolutely, L'Oreal. Their mothers was angry and aggressive. A lot of y'all mamas used to beat the shit out of y'all women. That's why y'all so aggressive with men. Because y'all used to get the shit beat out of y'all by a woman. And she took all her frustration out on you because she didn't have no man. And she used to beat the hell out of y'all girls. That's why you don't want to be a mother. Because you don't come from a good mother. That's why you women don't want to be mothers. That's why. Just like the niggas who didn't grow up with their daddies, and then when they got a woman pregnant, that ain't my baby. I'm out. Yeah, just like your daddy. Just like your daddy. Motherhood ain't for everybody. Yeah, it ain't. It ain't. Then guess what else shouldn't be for everybody? Fucking. But you're going to keep fucking, right? You're going to keep fucking. Y'all going to keep letting niggas not put condoms on. Look, y'all. Can y'all hear me? We about to wrap up, y'all. We about to wrap up. We about to wrap it up. No, the way you don't repeat the cycle, the way you don't repeat the cycle is you don't become like your mother. That's how. That's how. No, there is no assumptions here. I'm speaking on what's happening with these women. You can't tell me what's happening with these women, Venus, because I'm a man and I deal with women. I know what's going on with y'all. A lot of y'all wasn't raised to be women. I know this. How do I know this, Venus? Because I'm a straight man. I deal with women. I have women tell me what they haven't learned. and what they had to learn on their own about men, and how their mothers didn't teach them nothing about relationships. Stop talking that shit. I'm not one of them niggas. There are no assumptions here. I'm going off what I was told by women. You always think a nigga assuming something. Man, please. Y'all women, take that shit somewhere else, man. Real shit. I'm not one of them. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm not one of them niggas. I'm not. I know what I was told by women. I know what I experienced with women. See, I ain't even want to go here, but now I'm going to say it. A lot of y'all women don't even know how to wipe y'all ass. Now let's talk. A lot of y'all women don't even know how to wipe y'all ass correctly. A lot of y'all wipe from back to front. Don't play with me. Assumptions. I'm talking that dumb shit in my chat room. Assumptions. Better take that shit to Sharon. Ain't no assumptions over here. I live what I'm talking about. In real time, active. What you talking about? Most of y'all don't even know how to wipe yourselves. Your mama was supposed to teach you that. Yeah, that's an assumption too, right? That's an assumption too, right? Yeah, okay. Shout out to Argentina in the building. Thank you, Manje. I appreciate you. And I appreciate that super chat. Shout out to everyone in the building, man. Salute to everyone. Shout out to my lovely lady Maz for coming through and holding it down today. I didn't even know I was going to go this long, but we here, y'all. We here. We will be back tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow because we're going to start peeling back the layers. We're going to start peeling back the layers and we're going to start breaking this stuff down. Because we're going to also talk about how a lot of men don't feel powerful when their penis don't work. We're going to talk about this. 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 We're going to have a conversation. Man don't even feel like a man. We're going to get into it. Oh, yeah. Definitely a part 2, L'Oreal. Definitely, sis. We'll be back tomorrow. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Thank you, L'Oreal. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for making that post. If you would like to support, there's the links right there. And when you show your support, just put in the for box, put ST for student tuition. For student tuition, y'all. Yes. And I'm in school for psychology. So a lot of these mental mind games that women want to come in here and like to play, it's not going to work with me. And it's not because I'm in school. It's because I've always thought this way. I've been thinking like this. And it's because of you visionaries and the lovely lady mods and everybody who supports SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV that I decided to go back to school. Y'all the ones that was telling me I'll be a great psychologist. I'll be a great counselor. I'll be a great therapist. I took all those things into consideration. I prayed about it. And I feel like God told me, yeah, go back to school. Go back to school. Don't worry about it. I'm going to make it happen. You're going to finish. You're going to get that degree. You're going to have all the money you need, son. God told me, yeah, do it. Do it. So shout out to y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all. Whether y'all know it or not. Because y'all encourage this. Y'all put it out there. Y'all kept saying it. So salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Shout out to my guy, Zeus Flippy. Day one support. I'm talking about from the beginning. From the beginning, man. Shout out to my man, Zeus. And I appreciate that, Venus. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. NYC Classic TV, salute. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate it. See, I take what I do serious because it's a real cause behind this. See, this is not, I didn't create a YouTube platform so I could have some extra money to pay my bills at the end of the month. That's not what this is for me. This is a platform that I've created that I'm going to use to springboard into something bigger in society. And when I get out in the community, I will be representing SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. This is just the beginning. And I've been doing this for years, but I know where I'm headed. I know where God got me going. This is a platform that I've created that's going to be a reference for young people to go and hear the raw, unadulterated truth. See this? They're going to be able to come back and reference and see the work that I put in. They're going to be able to see it. They're going to be able to hear it, as well as seeing me in the flesh. This is not just, I'm going to get some extra coins. Nah. It's always been bigger than that for me. So salute to everyone, man. I appreciate everyone for pulling up. If you have supported the school tuition fund today, it is very much appreciated. Thank y'all so much. If y'all would like to, the links are going across the screen. Hit me up on Venmo or on Cash App at DS100 Network, DS100 Network on Cash App, $ lowercase DS100 Network. And in the for section, put ST for student tuition, or y'all can hit me up on Venmo and do the same thing. Put ST for school tuition. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Much love. Salute to my lovely lady mods. Welcome back to all the new supporters. I'm y'all host, DS1 Ross, of course. And I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all have a great night. Great show. Peace.